My pranams to all Atmajyotis. Let us contemplate on our next theme of 18th chapter. The next theme is the motivation for doing work. Everybody does the work for getting happiness. Anything, any work or any action, karma, is the main motivation is to get happiness out of it. Okay? Happiness or sukham. The sukham itself is of three types: sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic. Okay. There is some sukha or happiness which you get by activities which involving tapas, like bhajane, prayers, meditation, and service. This is the highest grade of sukha or highest quality of sukha. And because this type of happiness gradually purifies him and ends all sorrow eventually. It is a purification process. This may appear to be difficult in the beginning. Okay, for a person who wants to sit a meditation, initially the meditation may appear to be difficult. The mind doesn't get focused, mind moves, but as he practices, the mind comes under control. Okay, so in the process, what happens? There's the inner purification happening. Initially, it's difficult, but eventually it leads to a very good result. What is that very good result? End of all sorrows. Such a buddhi, such a intellect which is pure, that has come because of the grace of Bhagavan. It's not that everybody gets such a type of buddhi. Most of the people are attracted to sense organs, sense pleasures. Okay, they try to derive happiness out of sense pleasures. But to derive pleasure out of spiritual activity, to derive sense pleasure out of purifying oneself and uplifting oneself is not easy. Such happiness is called the greatest. Such happiness is the supreme happiness. It's sattvic image. Now, what about rajasic happiness? Rajasic happiness is not because of inner purification. It is because of gratification of sense organs. Okay, I see something, I want that. After I get it, I feel happy. I mean, just give an example. I see a sweet rasgulla. Okay, I like it, I eat it, and I feel happy. This is about tasting. Similarly, for seeing, touching, feeling, there are many pleasures available. So somebody who gets a pleasure out of these, out of sense objects, such a person is called, such a happiness is called rajasic happiness. Rajasic happiness is good in the beginning, but ends up in a misery in the end. Eat one rasgulla, very good. Get two rasgulla, very good. Get addicted to rasgulla, then you end up with diabetes. Right? Rajasic happiness appears to be good and easy in the beginning, and as you start deriving more and more rajasic happiness, you become addicted to sense objects, and that leads to misery and sorrow at the end. There's such a happiness is called rajasic happiness. So then, of course, there is tamasic happiness. So tamasic happiness from beginning to end is problem only. Okay, so somebody start drinking liquor, it gives a pleasure, but that starts deluding him. Okay, and over a period of time, it becomes an addiction. So it's gradually leading to self-destruction. Such happiness is called tamasic nature. From the beginning to end, it's problem only. Okay, somebody gets addicted to drugs, starts taking drugs. It gives a lot of pleasure taking one small dose of drug. but over a period of time, it becomes an addiction. So beginning to end, it gives happiness, but it always leads to a delusion. Okay, it any happiness which is derived out of this type of activities is called tamasic in nature. And tamasic activity, another aspect of tamasic activity is you derive happiness by out of laziness, not doing something. Okay, out of laziness and sleepiness, or more, I mean, being lazy is happiness, but then it will not lead you anywhere. Right? Such a laziness is called tamasic in nature. So sattvic happiness, rajasic happiness, and tamasic. Sattvic happiness is coming out of spiritual activities. Rajasic happiness is coming out of sense objects. Tamasic happiness is coming out of laziness or addiction to uh, drugs and other substances. So may all of us focus on sattvic happiness, purify ourselves, and work towards self-realization.